Our robot works by using two different types of systems, closed and open loop systems. Our robot uses a closed loop system in order to follow the line and an open loop system to transverse the cups. Our follow the line systems works by using the color sensor to detect the light intensity of the floor to detect whether or not it is currently over a line. So if the color sensor reads over a light intensity, it will continue to move forward. However, if it read to a low light intensity, it will rotate left until it finds a light intensity high enough again before it continues to move forward. This procedure stops when the robot's ultrasonic sensor detects something which is less than 35 centimeters from the robot. This is designed so that once the cup moves in the path of the robot, it will switch to the open system that transverses the cups. This works by having the robot move at an angle of 30 degrees at a motor power of 66 units. Then moves forward for 3.2 seconds, with both motors' powers being set to 50 units. After that, the robot turns at an angle of 64 degrees, with the motor power set to 66 units, and then moves forward for 3.5 seconds, with both motor power levels staying at 50 units. It will then move at an angle of negative 69 degrees, with the motor power level again at 66 units. Finally, it will move forward for 1.7 seconds, with both motor powers being set at 50 units. Those set of instructions will have the robot go through the cups and end up back at the line. After that, the follow the line procedure starts again. All of this is set in an infinite loop, which when started, will continue until someone manually stops it. It is a Lego robot with a main brick, which is attached and runs all of the motors and sensors. The main brick has an SD card slot, female USB Type A port, mini USB port, and 8 Ethernet ports. The Ethernet ports are used to power the motors as well as the sensors. 4 of the ports are labeled A to D, and the other 4 are labeled 1 to 4. The ports which power the motors are the 1 to 4 ports, and the ports which power the sensors are the ports A to D. On top of the brick is a screen as well as 6 buttons. These buttons are used to navigate the brick's user interface as well as turn the robot on and off. To properly turn the robot off, you hold the button in the top left, which is also known as the back button, until the screen of the robot displays an off button. You then use one of the other buttons to navigate to the off button and click the center button. This brick will then proceed to turn off. To turn on the robot, you hold the middle button on the brick until the robot begins its turn on procedure. While you are able to do programming on the brick itself, it is much more practical and efficient to use a computer. Lego provides EV3 software which can be used to program the robot. This software uses an engaging and intuitive interface for programming the brick. To download programs from the computer to the brick, you plug the brick into the computer via mini USB. Once you have done this, an option on the computer will appear to download the program to the brick, symbolized by a downwards arrow in the bottom right of the software. While there are other ways to connect the brick, such as connecting a wireless adapter to it via the USB Type A port, or loading the programming to a SD card and connecting that to the brick. Our group found that connecting it via mini USB was the most efficient due to the abundance of mini USB cables in the world compared to SD cards and wireless adapters.